mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, or they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't tryna go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace. Welcome back to another episode
1,
of
2.
the next podcast. Y'all hear me? Am I good?
I sound good.
You do.
You sound ugly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Plug it in. Are you sure that's the right mic?
Yeah, it is.
Are you sure? Speak again.
Mike.
It sounds the same. What's this? Might not be the right chord.
Oh boy. It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Mike, same thing. Somebody said we go for good.
There you go.
Mike, oh.
Hey.
Why you be muting me, B?
Hey.
Alright, now we're back. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of the Urban X Podcast. We are back in the building. Thank you guys.
Yes.
And guys, I know my glasses are messing y'all up. It's messing me up too. They're coming this week.
All right.
I'll be back in action.
You got some welfare lenses, or you got?
No, I got some real ones. I got some good ones.
Got some. See the life you live.
I got some good ones.
That's the life you live, dude. I had no choice. Welfare lenses, and then I would lose them, and my mother said, "Ha ha!
Get your money up.
I got some shit for you."
Get your money up.
And put that goddamn shoestring around there, and yeah.
Now get your money.
Then it was hard for me to lose those.
So shouts out to everybody in the building. I see the Bay Area. I saw Flatbush. I saw Hempstead. I went to school kind of close.
Oh, yes. I saw LA in the building.
LA.
Yes.
I said Atlanta already.
Yeah, every Paris is in there. Okay. Charlotte in the building.
Toledo. Okay.
Man, we love it. We love it.
Yes, thank you guys, man. Flint, Michigan. Shouts out to y'all.
Staten Island. I heard about y'all on the news today. Y'all packing a lot of guns out there. A lot of legal guns too. Staten Island ain't playing. Shaolin, you go out there, you gonna get clapped.
Wait, legal in like New York legal?
Yeah, like they have legal rights to carry these arms.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Because New York is kind of like not even worth it, right? Like,
but out there, you go out there in Staten Island.
Yeah.
That'll beat your ass.
How was your weekend?
Weekend was good. You know, we ran through some things, a couple of dress rehearsals of some things.
Exhausting. Yes.
So that we could bring the people the most quality shows. You know what I'm saying? Especially our members. And it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
When you have to set up. So that means I have a newfound respect for videographers who do video shoots, who got to get there 3-4 hours ahead to get all of the, stuff going. But we're getting close.
Yes, we are. I just, for the people who are our members, we appreciate you guys a bunch. And we don't get it twisted. We do think about you guys all the time for putting new, fresh content up. So we're getting a new slate of shows ready for you guys.
Right, that's what we've been doing.
Yeah, that's why it's just been taking a while.
Yes.
So,
but other than that, Weekend was good.
Yeah.
You know, life is good.
Yeah.
Life is good. Your red bottoms, you know what I mean?
Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you. All right, so let's get to it, man.
Let's get to it.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Okay, so last show I came on, I had to apologize to J. Cole because the freestyle was fire.
Yeah.
And I had to do some more apologies because his album came out on Friday.
Yeah.
I listened to it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm not going to lie to you.
Was it a classic?
Was it a classic? Because we throw that word around a lot.
We do.
I only had a weekend to sit with it. I liked it. I listened to it like 3 times. I liked it all 3 times.
Okay.
But I will say it is better than his previous 2 albums.
Right, but it ain't better than...
Leaps and Bounds better than his previous
But it ain't better than Forest Hills.
I don't think so.
Forest Hills really
I'm
set
not sure yet, but yeah,
a very high standard, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's his purple tape. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like that's his like.
Yeah, his Illmatic.
Yeah, that's what cemented him.
Yes.
So it'll be hard to kind of beat that. But I came here and I spoke to you about it.
Yes.
And what were your words?
I said it was okay.
Why?
Meaning, there was nothing that I didn't hear. See, I don't want to be a super critic, right? I'm all about the paradigm shift, and I'm ready for something that really takes my breath away. I'm ready for something from whoever. Mm-hmm. I'm ready for something that's going to change the current paradigm, because all we really doing is cookie cutter. We know, let's hit the checklist. We know he got bars.
Okay.
We know, the beats are tight. But I didn't hear anything, and I'm not saying it was whack.
Yeah.
I thought it was dope as well, but it just wasn't. I waited a long time, and I was disappointed.
What are you looking for?
This is my point. You asking, I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for what's next. And it's very hard to do, but as long as we keep reiterating the same things, we keep creating from the same mold, we don't move. Now let me explain this to you. Our money is changing.
Okay.
Everybody's Bitcoin. That's a new thing. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of things around us that are changing. The music is not.
I don't know, and this is just me being honest. I don't know where hip hop can go.
Right. So my point is, there has to be something within us that says this is next. Take Camboda's album, mm-hmm. right? Now, it'll never go mainstream, but you cannot listen to that man's music and tell me he's not forging the next paradigm.
But as you said, he's still rhyming words.
Okay, now I'm not talking about necessarily rhyming words. I'm talking about the content. I'm talking about the energy within the words. I'm talking about new geometrical patterns formed by the words that he creates. Okay? And I'm not getting a lot of that, maybe because it's mainstream artists, so I want all my J. Cole fans not to beat me up. We know he got bars. We know that is... Listen, Forest Hills was something different. Mm-hmm. It really set a standard. So maybe I'm spoiled because I'm expecting that. Okay. Now, I will say this. Kendrick Lamar hit me with 3 different paradigm shifting type of albums. Okay. The Good Kid, Mad City. Good Kid, Mad City. Then the Pimp the Butterfly, which I didn't like, mm-hmm. but I understood that was classic mm-hmm. in the sense of him coming from the West and what they put into their music. And then the damn albums, he won a goddamn Pulitzer Prize for it. So this hip hop thing is dead. I hate to say it. Meaning, listen, we can continue to make rhymes and so forth and so on, but if nothing changes, nothing changes. And that may be too much of a burden for people to handle.
No, well, here's the paradox with hip hop fans, especially with hip hop fans in your generation, right? Because you guys are really critical of new artists, right? Because you guys grew up in the golden age of what hip hop was like when it started, and you guys kind of got to grow with it. So when you see new stuff now, automatically your arms are crossed. Not saying you particularly.
Okay.
Not saying you particularly, but a lot of people arms are crossed, right? Then when rappers do try new stuff, because the mumble rap that was a shift. People didn't like it, but that was a shift.
It was a shift.
You get what I'm saying? And again, what happened? People folded their arms and wasn't with it. So again, I asked you just now, asked the people in the chat, the people listening, what do you want from hip hop? Because no matter what anybody does, like Drake puts out great just music, right?
Right.
And people hate him. Now I saw somebody say Kendrick's this Cole album was trash, it was mid. I'm trying to like, what do you want? You want rap? You don't want tight pants, you don't want dresses. He rapped and I think he had some even the content, because I think it wasn't a street rap. It was no gun bars. It was
that's not J. Cole's thing,
right?
J. Cole is a conscious, but even conscious is becoming a pseudo term. You know what I'm saying? How we use it,
that's
right?
A fact. That's
so I don't want the people in the chat to misunderstand what I'm saying. If we're just talking a hip hop album, he checked all the boxes, right? I'm just saying, in order for us to move, like when hip hop arrived originally, it really shifted things, right? And there were a couple of shifts where we can speak about, and even though we spoke about mumble rap and we speak about it in a degenerative term, what they were doing to me was going so low that we didn't have no choice but to come out firing again. Right. So sometimes things have to die before new things can be reborn. So for a lot of people, the mumble rap was the lowest point. And then we had some classic albums that came out of that. You know, Real MCs was like, you know, we can't have this. We got to move this thing forward. I'm just saying, it's time now for another shift. I don't know what it is. I'll know it when I hear it. But
would you accept that it might not be hip hop?
Oh yeah. Listen, what Travis Scott and them do is not really considered hip hop.
Okay.
It's hip hop, a pop. But it moves different. Sonically, it's different. They're harmonizing. They're really challenging, the construct. Because if J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and Drake come out with dope albums, and we've had dope albums before, what does it mean? Is it moving your spirit? I need something at this point to move my spirit. You guys had a year and a half to sit home and reflect on our condition, reflect on the situations we in. Now, I'm not saying you need to come out with a preachy album, but the album need to totally reflect the times that we in. And I don't think I'm getting that. With that being said, I listened to the J. Cole album 2 or 3 times, and I had no problems with it. But it didn't make me go, whoa.
Okay.
Is this what the future... That's what I'm trying to say.
It
didn't make me go, whoa, the future looks bright. You understand what I'm saying? So, and I'm super critical, but I'm not stuck in my 90s shit, because I listen to all them dudes now. Lil Baby. I listen. Nice. He's nice. I listen to all of them. Da Baby, Lil Baby, to give them a chance to musically express themselves. I want something extra now. Okay. Right? The music is usually supposed to be a reflection of the times we're in.
The times we're in.
And I got...
Comfy, man.
I got you hitting it right on the nose.
Yeah.
It's more about my money now, and we put these rap artists on too much of a pedestal now. When they drop an album, the shit is like a holiday.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what J. Cole is dropping, and I get it. We want something new, but as long as these artists continue to have that much control over our energy, we will continue to be in the same place we're in. That's all I'm trying to say. Like that's just what I gotta say about it.
Well, to that point, it's because like you said, like KRS-One said, hip hop has become like a way of life, like a religion at this point. So when one of our shining, stars does something, I guess it is an event. But I understand your point.
But it has to be an event that we all can benefit from.
I understand that.
It has to be a reflection of what we're going through. I'm really hoping that somebody comes out with something and we go, wow, look at what Jay-Z and Nas did. That shit had no creativity whatsoever. Yeah. I don't give a shit what nobody said.
Yeah.
These niggas got on and rhymed about their wives and their money. That's it. That's where we at.
Yeah.
That's where we at. And people made a big deal about the shit. The shit only made it to 25th on the charts. It was some fucking garbage.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z's rhyme is the greatest rhyme ever. Stop it. Just stop it. You know what I mean? So everything reaches a stagnation point. Right? Everything must move. If it don't move, it dies.
Yeah.
So when I say hip-hop is dying, I'm not talking about the 4 principles, b-boying, MCing, graffiti, and DJing, and the actual concept of bringing all that together in an alchemical sense called hip-hop, which gives us, which fed the world, trillion-dollar industry of something we created in the street. But we created it under duress. There's no more duress. And because there's no more duress, what we get is DJ Khaled and another one. That's what we get now because nobody, these niggas are sipping champagne and shit. No one is under duress. So the music doesn't reflect any duress. Everybody getting paid. The music sound what it sounds like. It's cookie cutter labels. Whether you on a label or not, J. Cole gonna do his numbers. And J. Cole didn't disappoint in the terms of selling us out. Far from it. But what's next? What's next? Yeah. We know Michael Jordan. We know Steph Curry can shoot a jump shot. Yeah. What's next for him? You know what I'm saying? Is he going to lead his team from the 8th seed? Yeah. And we know, so certain things we just understand and we know what's next. So before my J. Cole people in there kill me, I said he checked all the boxes. Dope rhymes, dope beats, some good concepts, but it's not nothing I haven't heard or made me go, yo, the future for hip-hop looks bright. That's all I'm trying to say.
Got you. Okay, well, speaking of DJ Khaled, Fat Joe compared him to the likes of Qunicy Jones.
And Fat Joe is smoking.
Yeah, he said he's the Qunicy Jones of hip-hop on Drink Champs podcast, right? And... yeah, that was bad.
Well, he tried to clean it up. He came back later and said he didn't mean because there's only one Qunicy Jones. He tried to double back, but you comparing this Arab dude who has nothing to do with hip hop per se, but sat and put a few people in the room together, and I'm not discounting his ability to do that because I said he's good at putting people together. I thought Diddy was the best at just putting the right people together, sitting back and allowing that to work. But don't compare him. This fucking Qunicy Jones did Thriller.
Yeah.
Thriller.
Yeah, and Qunicy Jones is an actual musician.
Yeah, he did fucking Miles Davis, Dizzy Gillespie. His whole discography is ridiculous.
Didn't he work with Sinatra?
He worked with anybody and everybody in the industry, right? And he's an actual composer of music. Yeah. He can read, write, and compose goddamn symphonies if he wanted to. And you talking about a dude who probably don't even know how to turn on a goddamn drum machine. Let alone, at least if he was, on some Pete Rock shit and Premiere and knew how to cook something up, I go, okay, he can't do none of that. He can say, and another one. Yeah. And he can bring people together and go.
And I don't even think he's, I don't think his ear is like that.
So, Fat Joe, Joe done lost his mind. Yeah. As somebody in the chat just said. And that's no disrespect, but dude, and I give Fat Joe credit because he come from the Bronx, and as you know, Latinos was there from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I was there since 77. They was there since then. So, you know what I mean? Fat Joe represents that boogie down energy per se, but nah, you're not going to get away with that one.
Yeah.
We're not accepting
We also got to talk about Khaled, too. I watched a video... because what's crazy? Because I think he hangs around with Joe, you automatically assume him to be Hispanic.
Yeah, he's not.
Dude is Arab, right? And then his name is Khaled, but I'm talking about optically when you see him. Yeah, I saw him on an interview defending his right to say nigga, but if somebody calls him a sand nigga, that's racist.
Oh, okay, so he's confused.
Yeah, he's confused, and I think we've kind of let it rock too long as people who consume his music, as people who consume music, as black people in hip hop. I think we kind of just
but that's the job of the people who are around him. Yeah, to tell him, pipe it down. Yeah, because even sometimes when Joe say it, and Joe is from the hood, and even when Joe say nigga, I be like, all right, Joe, all right, that's one too many. Yeah, but we didn't see it that way in the Boogie Down Bronx during those times. Exactly. You was my nigga. Why is your mic so low here?
I don't know. Mic check.
All right. So, You understand my point?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Just out of clear respect, Joe has earned that respect.
Yeah.
But we got to do better, and that's not a knock on. Dude, he made something for himself. He was a DJ. He made something for himself. But let's pipe it down when we start talking about these pedestals that we put in these sub artists on. You know what I mean? And putting them up on high pedestals that they have not earned or deserve.
Yeah, because like he's like when I remember he did an interview like talking about how he puts together a song, and I thought at least he was a producer,
right?
Like at least like he is like on the drum machine, like doing something.
No,
yeah, like our best producers, like they do something. Like Timbaland can really play keys, like he can play drums,
and he drum patterns.
Yeah,
and guys, producing is not making a beat. That's a beat maker.
Yeah.
Producing is taking a song from A to Z.
Yeah.
That's your vocals. I need them vocals over, my hooks, my choruses, my sequences. That's a producer. There's plenty of beat makers, dudes who got Fruity Loops at home and can make a cool little beat. That's not a producer. Mm-hmm. You got to be able to sit in there. You got to learn your artists.
Yeah.
You got to learn the strengths and weaknesses of your artists. You got to get to know your artists on a personal level. You know what I mean? To know what to bring out of them. Y'all got to be in there bumping heads.
Yo, that's why I actually appreciated like when the last couple rappers when they did like a album exclusively with a producer.
Yes,
I thought that was cool. Like
Nas,
I was that's coming back.
Nas and what's
Hit Boy. I
think it's Hit Boy.
Yeah, he did an album with him. Somebody else did another album.
Well, remember back in the days, that's how we did it. We sat down with one producer and we got that damn thing done on days we didn't want to be in there. Right. And it's a long, arduous process. You know what I'm saying? When you're making music and they playing it over and again, like, damn, why is it not done? What are they listening for? Producers are listening for every single thing. Your producer will sit with the engineer during the mixing process the entire time. And that you've been in the studio with me a couple of times. That is long, and you got to make it sound right. That's what a producer does.
Benny did his album with Hit Boy too, yeah.
Right. Benny did his joint with Hit Boy. So what you're seeing, and this brings me back to our Motown days when they all were locked in one room making it happen. None of this fly my vocals over. You know, you get a lot of that now. We don't have to be in the same place. But it's a different energy when your energy is in the room. Yeah. My energy is in the room. And we are physically creating something, making the unseen seen or the unheard heard. Yeah. And it is a magical alchemical process. So maybe there's a part of Khaled that we don't see about sitting there. He don't do the heavy lifting, but he sits there and he listens and perhaps. But
you know what's crazy? I think his ear has gone from listening for good music to listening what would chart. And that's what I think he loses.
That's always a process too. You're not looking to make the best record. You're looking to make the record that's going to chart the most.
Yeah, and it's like it's with other. I feel like with other artists, you can tell like, okay, this will go. Like with Drake, you know, like all right, this will go. The only song I felt was obvious. Drake was trying to like do something with the song was the Tootsie Slide. I was like, you trying to make a TikTok.
Yeah, you're trying to make a TikTok. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to go for the, you know, that like that viral moment again.
Right.
But I feel like Khaled, like he just tries to like, you know, I don't like his music,
he has people who he has to answer to.
Yeah.
You know, you got shareholders and people who put money behind you and they want to see a return on their money. That's another aspect of it that we can't discard. The business aspect. I don't care how dope your rhymes flipping this and that. Can I sell this shit?
Yeah.
Can't sell it? You be on the corner with the dopest MCs on the corner. What can we sell? And even me as an artist, I had to learn that because I spent my 80s trying to be the best MC. I wanted to bust Kane's ass, bust Rakim, Lord Finesse. These were my teachers. You know what I mean? Beyond, of course, Kumo D, Grandmaster Caz, and Melly Mel, the old school dudes. These were the class of MCs because my album dropped in 88. You can go to Wikipedia. It's up there. That class has got to be the best class in hip hop. Don't at me on this. From beginning to end, Slick Rick, all of the pioneers are in that. And all I wanted to do was be the best MC, not make a record, not understand the hooks and choruses and what people who party don't necessarily want to hear how complex the rhyme is.
Very true.
Can I hit the floor? Can my grandmother hit the floor when this come on? And that's why Hammer did so well with Can't Touch This, ding, 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 because we remember Rick James, and it was, You Can't Touch This. Who can't remember that?
Yeah.
And that's why he sold 10 million albums.
Yeah.
So, there's different levels to it, and you can't make music for one unless you just want to make music for that specific genre, and you can do that now. You want to prove you got bars, there's a genre for that. So let's not get mad at the ones who are making people dance, because that's what they were meant here to do. Everyone is not meant to come here and make a so-called conscious album.
Yeah.
We have the ones who are partying, but again, that's what the 90s were about.
Yeah. And speaking of, you might not care about this, but the Migos is coming out with their new album. They had a new song.
I like Migos.
Okay.
I like their last album.
I hated their last
Well,
album.
not the last. Which one is Stir Fry?
That was on the last one.
I like that.
It was too long.
Okay, but I mean, I had about 4 or 5 joints and listened to it in its perspective.
Yeah.
I wasn't checking for their bars.
Yeah.
I was checking for, is it good music? Can I get in the car and vibe to it?
So I've been watching, like, they've been posting, like, behind the scenes of their new album, and they all three in the studio. They all three look like
They
trying to, like, get back to their original sound
and watch it be an amazing project. See, a lot of times you get fat cats. I told you, I can listen to the Wu-Tang album, the first one.
Yeah.
I can tell everybody is in the studio.
Yeah.
Pizza, smelly feet.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You got that. Watch this. I'm gonna do this. And then I could tell when the next album came, everybody had Benzes.
Yeah.
Everybody, I come in when I come in. Everybody got their separate crew now, and you could just tell. Still a great album, but you can tell. You could tell the difference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what we're talking about. When we don't get into the booth with each other anymore due to convenience, right? I don't know when somebody send me their track, I'm just going off a feel that I may have, and then you hear it, and they may come out dope. Some of the stuff I did lately came out really dope, but if we there together, it's a different energy. If we a group, So the fact that Migos is in there together, they put their egos aside. These are millionaires. Guys are millionaires.
Because like the second album, that's what it sounded like. Everybody, because after that, they all came out with 3 separate albums. So it was just like, but I'm excited for this new album.
I'm excited for it too.
Yeah.
And Lil Baby and Lil Durk.
They came out with something, right?
No, they coming out. They pushed their album back. It was supposed to come out the 28th of May, but out of respect for DMX,
yes.
they're going to push their album. I respect that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let DMX live. We know you modern dudes, can probably top the charts just off popularity.
Yeah.
But we want DMX to live. This is his exodus.
Yeah. Jay-Z and Nas got a song on that album.
I heard Jay-Z, Nas, and DMX.
Yeah.
So that's going to be dope.
That's actually very cool.
That's going to be dope.
Yeah.
And we'll see where it goes.
All right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Oh, man. This is an update from the last episode. Joe Budden has had a rough weekend. After our show on Thursday, Rory and Mal, his 2 co-hosts that he fired, they had their response video that came out on Saturday. And apparently what they said was that their contract stated that they were profit partners. That they had profit percentage partners, right?
Okay.
So they get a percentage. They both get a percentage based off of the profit the entire show makes. And remember the whole time, like, they were going, they kept saying it wasn't about money. When they came back, they said it wasn't about money. When Joe fired them, he said it was money because they were trying to check the books and accuse me of this, accuse me of being a thief. They came back and said that wasn't the case, but I thought, because I watched the video, I thought it was more about his ego and more
Whose
about
ego?
Joe's ego and more about how he was treating them, because they said in their contract that they had the right to ask for accounting.
All right. Listen, it don't have to be about money, but I still want to know if I'm getting what I'm supposed to get paid.
Right.
And I can't do that on face value because people don't have integrity today.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when you get together with somebody, you need that. This is a learning lesson for young guys trying to get in business with their boy because they think it's cool.
Yeah.
I told you there's a couple of things I use as a measuring stick. How dudes act around women, right? How dudes new hoteppers or born again Christians, how they act, how dudes get around money.
Yeah.
These are some of the telltale things before you get in business.
Yeah.
Right? Most of the fights ever taking place in the world is over the box. Let's be clear.
That's facts.
The only reason niggas get a haircut, buy a car, this and that,
That's facts.
is because of the box.
And money, a long way back to.
Long way back to it.
Yeah.
Right?
The box, yes.
And then if I'm dapper and you ain't got no chicks, I'm talking caveman shit. You see all the girls over there with me, what's gonna pop? I got to knock him out. It still boiled down to the box.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I had a funky, my Flintstone joint had extra wheels on it, and you know what I'm saying, the kit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's all gonna. So I watch the way people and their integrity, just how they move with people, how they treat people.
Yeah.
These are all gonna be the telltale tapes. Because when I get into a relationship with you, and I told you, that's why I don't go into business with people.
Right.
Because I get disappointed if you don't match my energy. I'm willing to go all in and all out. You should know that.
Yeah.
I'll spend the last dime. I have no idea where this is going.
Yeah.
But I believe it can happen. And if you don't match that energy, because for whatever reason, I feel you let me down. And then if a little bit of money come in and niggas start changing and fiending, I've seen dudes for $2,000 act like, I'm ready to take you out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, it's $2,000.
Yeah.
The fuck are you talking? This ain't even no money.
Yeah.
So those are the things that are important, but I still want to know about my money.
Yeah. So, and you know what's crazy? I was watching it, and then I went to the YouTube to look at the comments on it, and people were still coming in with their like just biases, like reading comprehension and listening comprehension is gone. Because people kept saying, would you ask your boss at McDonald's for the numbers? And I'm like, if in their contract it says I'm a private partner, hell yeah, I'm asking for the numbers.
If in my contract it said
I can legally ask for that,
at
I'm gonna
McDonald's
ask for that.
every quarter, I can get the ask. I need to sit down and make sure I'm getting what I'm supposed to get. You damn right.
Yeah, so it was very telling. More he went off, like the BX and him came out, and which I appreciated because he barely talked on the show, but I appreciated that from him, that energy.
Right.
And then apparently Joe responded to that on his Instagram live. I didn't watch that because I just wanted to know that there was another side to it. Right after that was another side. It wasn't even really taking sides. I was kind of like, I'm good, right? Because as a fan, I just needed to know the other side. Today, one of his a podcaster who was on his all female show, See the Thing Is, Olivia Dope, she came out.
Yes.
And she said that she was sexually harassed by Joe, and then she had timestamps of the episode, her last episode when she bounced. And it was weird because when she left, she just kind of like disappeared.
And I didn't watch her show, but I did tune in because it was a new show.
Yeah.
And I'm a podcaster, so I want to know what's going on. And then I didn't see her no more.
Right.
I said, wasn't it three women here?
Yeah.
And it was, after that, it was just two. And then she dropped these bombshells.
Yeah, she said like it was a few times like she in that episode she gave like timestamps on when he flat out told her like it was like basically came on to her very heavy. She said that was edited out, and if you watch the video, you can see it was clearly edited. And then when he gave a hug, she felt uncomfortable. It was kind of wild. It was kind of wild.
Yeah.
And it was disappointing because me and my man Trav was talking about this like. As men, like powerful men, they know.
Yes.
They know this, dealing with women, this box can really destroy your entire empire. He's tried to build this network up from the ground, and literally one episode.
It can all go.
Because right now, I don't see how that show continues.
And this goes back to the integrity.
Yeah.
and your integrity is tested around women when you think you're in a position of power. Because she also played a clip of what he said on his podcast. The very next show, I don't hire women, because I want to fuck them all. Excuse my French. But this is what he said immediately after, and he put that little fake laugh in it. This goes back to integrity. Right? If I can't tell my man to pick up my wife and take her to the airport because I don't have time without me thinking he gonna, what I mean?
Right.
That's integrity. If you can't respect these women for her gift, that's integrity. Trust me, if she wants you, she'll let you know.
Yeah, it was like, I was like,
jeez.
And you know what's disappointing too? These dudes, all three dudes, spend a bunch of hours talking about, like, they report on situations just like this. They report on people's contracts just like this. And why is that the downfall? Like, shouldn't y'all, like, no?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It was.
It's the hypocrisy in it all. And I don't know how he's going to recover from this.
I don't know. When it rains, it pours.
And he left $30 million on the table.
How do you know it's 30 mil?
Dude, he said that.
He said it was 30?
Yeah, I believe he said it was $30 million.
I thought he was trying to talk around the fact that it might...
I believe he said it was... Okay. Don't quote me, because, I be creating rumors and shit.
Yeah.
But I believe it was something to that effect. Let's just put it like this. He said they all would have been millionaires.
That's true.
So they left millions on the table. Let's just do it like that and make everybody,
He did say that. He did say
so you left all that on the table to gamble on yourself, and you lost.
Yeah.
You're only as strong as your team is.
Yeah.
You're only as strong as your team is.
What do you think about her timing?
Listen, I believe she was holding it. Timing is everything. She was holding it. It was bothering her. What better time than now? It's coming out.
Yeah.
So let me bring my piece. I don't think she was doing it maliciously in terms of she's trying to reap some other kind of benefits. She has the proof she needs to say that this was an uncomfortable, unsafe working environment.
Okay, and somebody said in the comments, they corrected me, that wasn't her last episode. I thought it was, because I remember, like, I felt like I remember, like, that episode when he said about, like, working with women, like, how he can joke, and then I remember her just kind of being gone, so thank you.
Yeah, but that's what my chat is for. I appreciate you.
Yeah, somebody said the timing was Me Too-ish. I understand that, but, like, she got the... Like, if you watch the episode,
if I got the receipts, I got the receipts.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Now, if she ain't got no receipts and she just speculating, but we all saw her, for those who watch the show, vanish.
Yeah.
And she has a daughter at home. She said it forced her to have these conversations with her daughter. I have the same conversations with my daughter. If you got a supervisor who's always putting his hand on your shoulder, jokes. No, we don't play none of that here. I'm here to get a job done.
Facts.
And, the little nuances that naivety can kick in and you don't pick up on. It is what it is. When it rains, what happens?
Yeah.
It pours. So there's going to be other people that now, and then there will be some fake stories in there too. I'm not going to discount that, because that just adds to what we have created here. But when all the smoke clears, you are who you are.
Yeah.
And from Def Jam to Slaughterhouse to, what's that show?
Complex. Everyday Struggle.
Everyday Struggle to this. Spotify. It's a trend going on. Now, if you only in it by yourself, you do as you please. When you have other people depending on you to feed them or show their talent, you have a responsibility to be professional at what you do.
What do you think about Kevin Hart coming at Joe?
Well, I think Kevin Hart saw an opportunity.
Yeah.
Because, Joe made a couple of disparaging remarks about Kevin, and his show ain't funny. It is a very small community.
Yeah.
So when you say something about somebody, they wait for an opportunity. Oh, now you in a situation. Now let me dump some dirt on you. I believe Joe will recover eventually, but everything you've built can be gone in a nanosecond.
Yeah, man. Lesson to everybody, man, that's trying to build something.
Yeah.
Lesson to everybody.
That's why I got a family business. If I push up on my wife, hey, nigga, shit, that's wifey, nigga, shit. But you understand my point.
Yeah.
You have to. So it sounds good getting in business, even in a rap group.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get in with your man, and he late. He don't have the work ethic you have. You learn a lot about people, and then you go, I don't want this no more, but it's too late. You're bounded by a contract. He's showing up, one Cadillac limo, you showing up, y'all doing the show, leaving. A lot of these groups are not cool with each other.
Yeah, that's why.
But they're bounded by the music they put out.
Yeah, that's why I like the Locks, man. Like, if they had beef, it was super in-house.
Yes.
And you never heard about it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, yeah. All right. And I think, and Kevin, I think he's the wrong person to talk about leadership. We saw you fight your trainer.
Oh, yeah, and we saw you crash and get out and go home.
And leave your friends
in the goddamn car. Yeah, and we saw you have a sex tape. Your man recorded you. Dude, you're raggedy.
Yeah.
But when you've been in the industry that long, you know what it is.
That's true.
Yeah, we need a commercial break.
Yeah, we're going to go to commercial break, and we shall return.
Peace.
Growth in One are all-natural hair, face, and body products designed to grow, rejuvenate, and sustain one's natural beauty. Made from the finest non-toxic ingredients, Growth in One's original formula promises to prevent hair loss, maintain healthy growth, and preserve the overall texture and essence of natural hair. Each one of our products is made from organic essential oils, minerals, vitamins, and proteins to ensure the highest quality of results in every bottle. Whether it's hair growth or skin care, when it comes to quality, reliability, and service, you can be assured Growth in One is committed to the highest standard of excellence. We are constantly growing our product line. Please check out our latest addition, our Amber Aroma Scented Candle. It's hand poured with love. Please visit our website at growthin1.com. Our products are designed to reveal the best version of yourself while including clean ingredients.
Come check me out, chriskeys.com. I'm worldwide.
Tony Altamirano.
Hi, I'm Gina.
What's up, everybody? I'm Win Vu, award-winning remixer.
I'm an artist.
Hi, my name's Justina Bethel.
Hi, I'm Mike Bowen from Denton, Texas.
How you doing? This is Tom Cup from Music by Tom Cups. Check out Samuel E. Archer's book, Hybrid Executive. We are in the business, and here's how you can be a better business person because you're running your business.
You can find my music at JustinaBeth_EL on Instagram or JustinaBethel.com, and I am a hybrid executive.
I'm a hybrid executive.
I'm a hybrid executive, just like you.
Follow me at Koya Music, and I'm also a hybrid executive.
I'm worldwide, baby, but just know I'm a hybrid executive. That's all you need to know, baby.
Get on upbeat.
Check out my music, MikeBowen.com. I'm a hybrid executive.
I'm a hybrid executive.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Ascending Infinite Goddess Shanell, and I just wanted to come and connect with you, share some of my time and energy with you, and let you know that despite what you may be feeling during this spiritual journey, you are not alone. I know it may feel like you're going crazy because that's how I felt at the beginning too, but know that you have your entire spirit team, your ancestors, your angels, your higher divine self, just waiting to connect with you. So if you're looking for confirmation or you're looking for some answers, you're looking for someone that can help you on this spiritual journey path, visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess, and let's grow together. I'm here to help you. Thank you for sharing some time with me, wealthy family.
What's making it worse? They got my peoples confused how they portray us to be. We always see in the news, we try taking a knee. They gave us D to consume, we stay comfortably.
You know the system been trying to get us since they Olsen twined us with the white girl. Cook in the kitchen, getting blended till it turn into rock. Then we distribute, then the system got police in our vision. Then we see prison, this is vivid. I seen it and lived it, then people wicked, paying
and I feel misplaced by this faith. It don't be facts, I'm giving you life. Beautify the world just like plant life. My messages and words when they're spoken. Beautify the world just like like plant life. We come from greatness, there's nothing we are greater than.
And we're back.
In the mix. Hit that like button for us.
Please.
Please, we need it.
Please and thank you.
Get us up.
We appreciate you guys for joining us still. Thank you for our for the people who are advertising with us. Their information is in the description below. Also, so on our membership, right? I'm going to be starting an interview series or just a series about startups, right?
Okay.
I take, I'm very passionate about entrepreneurship. This is our 30 in business, and I know some stuff. I don't know everything.
Right.
So, but I might be further than somebody who just started their business a month ago. So, I would like to interview people at any stage in their business, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to talk about what you have going on, I would love to interview. I would love to know. If you have questions for me, I would like to share that with you, and I would like for the people to sit to watch.
So maybe we should create like a chat.
Yes, I will do that.
Like a chat with the people who listen to the show, who want to know how we do what we do and other things that we can help them with. You can answer those questions.
I also want to do interviews. So, brand executive, a hybrid executive, he got back to us about some stuff he's doing. I would love to interview him.
Yes, because last week I asked about the NFTs and the digital realm of music and things that was coming, and he did get back and said he's implementing that into his program. So I think that's great, because you never want to be stagnant, because this is what we mean. Information changes, music changes, the way music is delivered is changing, and it's a lot going on.
So if you have a business, if you're starting a business, if you are interested in that new series, and if you're a member, hit me up at info@urbanx.nyc, and then we're going to start scheduling some things to get that going. I'm excited about that.
No, that sounds dope.
I'm excited about that. Okay.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So speaking of men who allowed their, empire to take a hit, Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Apparently, quote unquote, the reason for this divorce was not the reason, but one of the reasons for the divorce was he was messing with people on the job.
Yeah, he a player.
Yeah. I'm saying though, right? Listen to me. I'm saying, if I'm a billionaire, I'm damn near the second, third richest person in the world. I can't get no outside. Like, come on.
Yeah.
What's the point,
Malcolm?
What's the point?
Look at him. Look at him.
True.
Just look at him. With all of his money, chicks probably go, nah, son. I'm good, my nigga. Nah, I'm good. So, but again, it's about power.
Yeah.
It's about comfortability. See, a lot of times it's the people you around a lot. Fellas, if you pay attention, you'll know who your wife's work husband is. Because she'll eventually keep mentioning this nigga's name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because me and Joe, we were working on the project.
Mm-hmm.
And, I went to lunch and Joe bought me, and boy, that Joe. And you be like, Joe's that nigga at the job, huh? All right. And then when you get to the job, you pop up. Oh, what are you doing here? And Joe's like, yeah, she'll be right out. It's a lot that goes on. So all you really need to do is listen. But that's why these positions, like if you're a corrections officer and you stuck on the island, it's a lot of hanky-panky shit going on just out of comfortability.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Proximity.
Proximity.
That's just who I'm around.
That's just who I'm around all day long. And men, you know us, shit. Huh? Shit, nigga, shit. It'll pop. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, a lot of times, no matter how much money he has, is irrelevant in proximity where he's working. Yeah. So he's doing coding or whatever, overseeing, and there she is. Yeah. Hey, come on. Let's make that happen.
Yeah.
So, but I heard that's the reason he had to step down from Microsoft.
Yes, because the board was gonna investigate that.
The board was gonna investigate him, so he did step down. So damn, he was playing on his wife. Man, this nigga's a player.
Like what's the name? Jeff Bezos. He got caught for cheating.
My man, Bill.
As a billionaire, like come on.
Yeah, you.
What's the point?
You're thinking about it all wrong.
What's the point? I'm a billionaire.
Now, granted, you can go to an island and have some exotic chicks.
Allegedly.
You know what I mean?
Bill Gates.
And pop that off. You could do that.
Not him. He's done that.
Oh yeah, on Epstein's island.
Yeah, allegedly. Yeah,
Allegedly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but you know, I think people like LeBron, and I'm not suggesting LeBron is doing anything, but if I was LeBron, I would have so many filters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In place where, by the time you reach me, you know what it is. You know what I mean? So, you know, you got to go through my man. You got to go through my man's man and to his man. And then I'll throw a female in there, you know, make it look good. Are you here to see Mr. James? You have a scheduled appointment. You here to see Black Dot? This is a scheduled appointment. Black Dot, she's ready. And bring her in. Let me go to work. If my wife if she walk on the goddamn premises, everybody know what the fuck they supposed to be doing. I laid the shit out on the chart we went over. How the fuck did she walk in here? How the fuck did she get in here? Huh? Somebody getting fired, okay? I laid it all out. We go through this every week to make sure I don't get caught. What the fuck's going on? You know, that's how I would do it if I was a billionaire, you know. And shit like that.
Okay.
You know.
I respect it.
Yeah, I respect it.
Man.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Funny. And side note, if your woman has got bread and she's powerful, you too goofy, she ain't got to do none of that shit. She'll have the nigga with her.
Yeah.
This is my assistant.
Yeah.
And you be like, yo, man, you doing a good job protecting my wife.
Yeah.
And your ass will be in the car with them the whole time. That's how clever their shit is. You know what I mean? And they won't be emitting no energy off that looks suspicious. We got to go through a maze of shit. True story. True story.
So, the Fox Network, they're working with the creator of cartoon Rick and Morty to create the first blockchain animated series.
Now, what does that mean, Malcolm?
Dude, I'm reading from the article right now. This is from Hollywood Reporter.
I took my course with Chicago crypto.
We got to follow up.
We're going to do another one this week.
Another course, yes.
But blockchain, I get it. It's a series of things that must go through security, clearances, and it must be. Wait a minute, I'm testing myself.
Go ahead.
It was 6 blockchains hooked up to verify something was legit. Okay. So if I send you some money, it has to go through these protocols. I hope Chicago Bitcoin is watching. I'm just getting a little.
He's probably gonna give you an F.
Yeah, I know, but I'm fucking this all up. And to ensure that the money's good. How does cartoons work with that?
Yeah. So according to the Hollywood Reporter, they said that they're making a show called Crapopolis. And it's a mythical. It's in set in mythical Greece or something like that, and it's because that Fox is creating an NFT company called Blockchain Creative Labs, right? Mm-hmm. And it says, hold on. It says the company is supposed to help art meet technology, and I'm not sure how the show fits into that yet.
Got you.
But it's interesting. But you know what's crazy too? This creator, Dan Harmon, right? He made the show Rick and Morty. Funny ass show. I like it.
Okay.
But he has some nasty allegations about him too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I remember.
Yeah, because he did a skit with a baby, like a baby doll, something like that. It was gross.
Yes. But remember, in the cartoon world, you have a little bit more leeway up until recently. Yeah. Now with Snow White and all other shit going on. But that's what makes South Park and Family Guy so important, and they able to get away with a lot of stuff under the guise of it being an animated. So I'm assuming that this is going to be.
I'm gonna put the link in the chat, guys.
I'm assuming this is going to be something to take the next generation of young kids and integrate them into, because the internet is changing. We going 3.0. It's going to be more of an interactive, submersive thing.
Oh, I watched Ready Player One the other day.
I watched half of it. We fell asleep on the couch. When you left, we was watching it. We was like...
Yeah, I watched it. That's probably one of the most original movies I've seen in a long time. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't a remake of anything. It wasn't a sequel. It was like, oh, wow, okay.
And it's showing you how you create your avatar somewhere else and live the life you choose to live within, those confines. So very interesting stuff of what our children are up against in the future. You know what I mean?
And the main character, he was born in 2027, and I was just like, damn, this is gonna be noble. You know what I mean? Like he's just gonna just know this stuff. He's just gonna be
absolutely. Yeah. Now I understand what Common Core was about.
Okay.
When they introduced Common Core math 8 years ago or 10 years ago, we fought it because our children were the first guinea pigs. Yeah. So we fought it. It was like, no, if Eli knows the damn answer in his head, what's the problem? Yeah. I understand now why they want you to show your work, because when you're coding, you can't skip steps. Yeah. They're trying to prepare. They wasn't trying to prepare him. They're trying to prepare the new generations to add that to the lexicon of the people so that you show your work, because when you're coding, you're building blocks. You know what I mean? And things of that nature. So that's social engineering. Yeah, it is. That's moving us from analog to digital without your permission.
Yeah, and it's always harder on the first ones. Yeah.
Listen, I got together with them white folks.
Yeah, I remember.
I told you, see, y'all be bullshitting.
I remember.
I get with white folk when it's time to bring change, because they're not just going to be in there yelling. They was in there making change, and I was out there with them like, we will not take the test. And even the teachers were kind of telling us without telling us directly. Yeah. It was like, well, man, maybe you guys should kind of get together. And I said, say no more. Yeah. Say less. And I was in the hallway huddled with white folks like, yeah, listen, huddle up. We're not going to do it, right? Okay. You guys are going to be out in front just in case,
They'll shoot me.
Yeah, they'll shoot me. So stay out in front. And that's what we did, and we didn't take them tests. We said, no, grade our children on something else. Portfolio, right? But now the children are a little bit more...
It's just what it is now.
It is what it is now. Yeah. So now they're a little bit more prepared, and they're going to learn coding. I got some amazing coding games to get Noble.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? When he becomes of age and, sit him down. Now, I can't help him with it.
Yeah.
I don't know none of that shit, but I'll be smart enough.
I told you, man, I was getting anxiety thinking about helping him with his math homework. I was just like, but my mother is a award-winning math teacher.
Yes.
So I'm not nervous anymore.
Yes. Forrest Whitaker, this guy knows, and thank you. Take him out of there. Appreciate it. So that's where we are when I say analog versus digital. That's where we are when we say the ones who are willing to learn new things and the ones who are not.
Yeah.
If you are not willing, well, thank you for the Cash App. Sharif Hakeem and some other people hit me up. Xavier knows. Thank you. Appreciate you. We have to be willing, all of us, as parents, we have to be willing to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Continue to learn what we can so that we can prepare ourselves for the future. We're not going to make it.
Yeah, facts. Somebody, Leslie said, Dad Malcolm, keep Noble with 3D objects as long as possible. Legos. Yes, for sure. For sure.
Yes.
That too.
And I want to get my joint from Jaghetto.
Okay.
The Muppet set, so I could teach him. The key to it is he cannot see a real Muppet show by Jaghetto, because then he'll be looking at me like, Pampa.
Yeah.
Just let Jaghetto do the show.
Yeah.
Like, how come your Muppets, they on drugs, and you got them two little Chinese Muppets? Why are they small like that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And because I'll be having some real stories, crime, shit hit the streets. Yeah. He'll be like, yo, this is just too much. Pampa, I just wanted to see a little Muppet show.
Yeah. He was giving me the work today, man.
Good.
Like, he woke up at 7:30, and he woke up silently, by the way. Just woke up, and then he's by the bed, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
But see, you got to be careful with that, because then they be scheming.
Yeah. So and then he woke up 7:30, and literally he did not take a nap until like 2. When did you call me?
Yeah. About 3 o'clock.
Yeah, just up. And not being fussy, just up with energy. And I'm just like, what the hell is happening here?
Dude, you're welcome to the club.
Yeah.
This is the shit you did, and your brother did, and your sister did.
Yeah.
Shit. Welcome to the club. That's the way it goes. But you got to be careful now, because now he's at the point where he may see something on the dresser. Mommy's always reaching on the dresser for that. Always reaching, and he know he can't get to it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 2 or 3 step process. And then one day his ass will take a chair and push the chair up and get what he want, and you will be mind blown that he thought about that, but you don't know he's a schemer.
Yeah, so he's not walking yet. He is climbing, like walking, like, you know, with stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he's not there yet, but he's getting, like, I'm watching the wheels turn. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I told you, we went out to the park and he's watching all the other little kids running around, and then he had his little walk, and then he just like let go. Like he's watching the other kids, and he just like.
That's why other children around him are very important.
Yeah, that was fire, man.
A lot of times they do more teaching than you do because it's air-like.
Yeah.
They get to see somebody. Another thing I like to tell parents, and when you're very big and you're standing over a child, it's very intimidating. So when you can, if you're meeting or greeting a child for the first time, if you can bend down to their size, kneel down to greet them, it makes the encounter a little bit more welcoming for the child. Children have a tendency to do this all the time. They're looking up at authority figures. So if you can get, now I got bad knees, you know what I mean? But if you can get down low and greet a child, it does make a difference in how that child is ready to receive you.
We got a lot of trolls in the
chat. You got a
too.
lot of trolls today. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Freddie. Get them out of there, please. What is it about our show that they want to troll?
Yeah, you know how we get. Sometimes.
Yeah.
You know.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So the conversation about this Palestine-Israel conflict has carried over now.
Has DJ Khaled spoken out about the tragedies going on in Palestine?
I don't think so, but I don't think he has the capacity to do so. But now it's kind of cool to take.
But my point is, we black, we always got to fight for black causes. Oh yeah, isn't that his country?
Yeah, it is.
So why can't he go out and fight for and speak up for his country?
Who pays that man?
Yeah, I know the answer to the question. I'm just saying. Yeah, activism ain't free.
So, apparently it's coming to a surprise to the American voters that Biden actually is okay with what's going on, because what's happening now is Israel right now is posing themselves as the victims here. They put up a nasty tweet of just rockets, 3-4 tweets of just nothing but rockets, right? So I'm just like, oh, are they like, wait, what the hell? And they go, oh, this is how many rockets were meant for us. This is how many rockets had the address of one of our civilians' homes, our kids and stuff like that. But mind you, their military is funded, is greatly funded by China, by America. We send $3.3 billion to them every year.
Absolutely.
Biden just approved a $700 million arms sale to them today or yesterday.
Ain't that something?
Right?
So he can bomb the Palestinians.
Yes, and the thing is as well, there's every missile that's fired at Israel, their defense system is knocking them down. So they're not getting hit they're not getting hit at all.
You talking about Israel?
Yeah.
They're
not getting hit.
Listen, their weapons and defense system is top notch.
Yeah,
top notch. So no, they're not getting hit.
They're not getting hit, and they're posing like they're the victims here. So, and like I just said, the American voters are shocked that Biden's okay with it, because he just signed off on a $700 million arms thing, and then he's saying that he is okay with Israel defending themselves. Again, them posing like they're the victims here. So just keep an eye out for that. It's funny as hell to watch people mad about Biden. Like, it's funny. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people like, oh my gosh, I'm ashamed to have voted for you. I felt like you were the lesser of two evils. And then I'm just like, he was the evil one, in my opinion. Like,
yeah, well,
you know what I'm saying? We have a track record of 40 years of him. This is his system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is what he does. And listen, everything is back to normal for these people.
Yeah.
Everything is back to normal.
Yeah.
Pedophiles are back running wild. Gas is high. Back on war. It's a lot going on.
Yep.
And somebody told me today, and I had to think about it. They said that Trump wasn't building the wall to keep illegal immigrants out. He was building the wall to help stop the pedophiles and the trafficking and the organ trafficking and all of that kind of stuff. And it could be very possible. Very possible. Could very possibly be true.
And we wasn't in war, man. Now we back fighting.
Yeah.
But I digress.
Mass shootings are back up, right?
Oh, that's happening, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see Biden's message about vaccinated people will... it was like a threat.
Get vaxxed or...
No, not that. He said unvaccinated people will like face the consequences, something like that.
Well, what they're going to do now, guys, they're going to put one against the other. So now they're going to take the vaccinated people and give them a whole bunch of privileges.
Yeah.
To make them feel elite. This is the goofiest shit I've ever heard. Yeah. And people are going to fall for it, hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm back in the spot. Oh, y'all not vaccinated? When in actuality, y'all are the poisonous ones. A lot of y'all, have y'all done the electric arm move yet? The electric arm challenge?
Yeah.
Magnetic arm challenge? So, all you need to do is a little bit of reading. If you go to the VAERS website, it's all there of how many people. They said more people have died, according to the numbers on the VAERS site. 4,000 people from, side effects and things than in the last 21 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dealing with vaccinations. So we are in, that's what happens when you run all the tests on the animals and all the animals die, and y'all bypass that and go straight to humans.
Yeah.
Right? So they're going to pit one against the other. You're going to have people running up on you going, you got your shot?
Yeah.
You can't come up in here. I feel uncomfortable around you, when in reality, I feel uncomfortable around you if you got the shot.
Yeah.
That's just the truth of the matter with the spike protein and the shredding and all the things that are going on in your body. I'm good. And they finally asked one doctor, and he said, yeah. He was, I guess it was a congressional meeting, and he said, yeah, good nutrition, sunlight, exercise will do it. 78% of the people who died from COVID, according to the CDC, were obese or fat people,
Oh, okay.
So obviously there is a connection there.
What obese to whose standards? Because to the BMI,
obese, like they're obese, huh?
On that BMI stuff, like I'm considered obese.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah, seriously, like my weight, I was supposed to be like 165. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's probably it's probably a European chart.
Yeah, it is. Hell
but
yeah.
we know what obese is in our hood. When Big Mama got the extra meat under her arm making the macaroni and cheese, nigga, that's and that shit gonna be good too.
Yeah.
You know that shit gonna be good. Stop fucking playing. You know what obese is, goddammit. Motherfucker breathing hard, coming up 3 steps. You know what obese is, goddammit.
Yeah.
8 Yankee players had it.
Yeah, we spoke about that.
Bill Murray.
Yeah, he's fully vaccinated.
Fully vaccinated.
And he's one of those people, he's so pretentious, man. Like, sometimes I like what he says, and other times I'm just like, yo, why you like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I like that about myself. I don't like, I'm not a fan of people to where I just kind of...
You better not be.
Yeah, like, I
taught you better than that. You better not be.
I definitely learned that from you.
Yeah, though, shit, take it for face value. If they have something to offer, that's it. You're no more special than I am.
Because he looks down on people. Like,
yes.
You idiots. Like, you use crypto, and you idiots, you don't believe in...
Well, he was fully vaccinated, and he got the virus.
He had to stop filming.
He got to stop filming his show. So that's where that's going.
But we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Oh, we back on commercials?
Yeah. We shall return.
We got to pay these bills.
We do.
And let's get it done.
Nobody need diapers.
Yeah, these are facts.
Yeah, fuck the shit, flip the script and get it right. Rewrite history, so this time we may get it right. Take the jewels from our elders, rock them and wear them tight. Apply it to your life, and so you're not blinded of your sight. It's taken by the white man, cause it's blacks we fight. And we taught that we angry and mad, just out of spite. But we too grumpy black men, tired of the lies given to the kid in their lifetime. Real eyes, realize, never fly by me, by we the people, how are we? If we treat it like the dirt beneath our feet, why we trees waiting to grow up, real with knowledge, but whoever show us, the names is Bobby Meeting on the seat. We'll bring your mind and show you things you thought you never see. Just Open-minded, take a listen and you will see just how much truth and knowledge a black man can really speak.
Hey, Leslie here, and I want to thank everybody who has subscribed to the channel. Please engage with the content and please subscribe if you haven't already. And here are the drops for the month of May. Do not stay at the Union Hotel in Brooklyn. And today we're here with my dad, Henry Vaughn. And all programming is not created equal. Like Pro Tools?
Like Pro Tools, Cubase.
It uses butter instead of olive oil. Butter's a better emulsifier.
Shoe salesmen used to lace up the shoe while they were holding the shoebox. Didn't you think that was so cool? 6, 5, I have to get these shoes. But yeah, so these are the LeBrons. These are the LeBrons I have. And if you saw the KS interview, I came up with a new show. Take a look.
You just rough, man. Like,
and I'm like, men and women aren't friends. But do you agree?
You know, you might scare them off because of your alpha tendencies.
Is that too soon? Too soon. But I asked my friend, he said there's no such thing.
Today's climate, being safe is priority number one. With crime on the rise, we're all left with this magical question. How can I be safe and protect my family? Well, Professor Griff is offering a course that's similar to laser tag, but it's for adults. This safe and firearm-free course will train you in real-life scenarios so that you can avoid being a victim. This course is growing in popularity as a date night out. Add fun and excitement back into your love life, and the reviews are incredible. For more information, call this number below.
We're back.
We are back. Hope you had a nice little bathroom break, whatever you had to do.
Facts.
I'm looking at it. We had 714 likes. I think we can get that to a rack before the show is up.
Thank you guys for being here, and thank you guys who have liked for liking.
Yes. Leslie, we got to get your subscribers up.
Facts. Subscribe to Leslie's channel.
Please subscribe to Leslie's channel, Leslie's family. All of y'all in here, you know who the family is.
Yeah.
Two Grumpy Men got a heat rock coming. I know. I was privy to hear some things. So they got a heat rock coming for you guys. And, you know, Griff is putting in that work, man. Mm-hmm. Out there teaching, you know, these women in particular how to use firearms properly so that they don't hurt themselves, and the proper technical skills. And so that's a great, great thing. And if you're listening on the radio, Pepsi tastes good.
Yes. And, and don't forget to visit our website, you know what I'm saying? UrbanX.NYC.
Please do.
For some of my merch, and if you want to join the membership. Also, because some people hit us up about this. We're already ahead of you guys. We're already on it. We're going to be having some super duper exclusive interviews.
Ooh.
That YouTube can't knock down because we're on our own.
Yes.
So you're going to be, listen.
If you want to hear some people go all in and all out.
We're going to have some hitters.
Some hitters.
Because we've built up, you know, some credit, you know, some good credit with these people.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
So, yes.
Yeah, we got y'all.
We got y'all.
I'm excited about that as well.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah. So am I.
All right. So, oh, my bad.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, these brothers, these two brothers from North Carolina, they both served 31 years for a murder they didn't commit. They were actually just released and awarded $31 million each.
Ooh. $1 million for every year they spent.
$1 million for every
in the
year
joint.
They spent, yes.
Good. How did they get off on their case?
So
DNA, because a lot of cases have been overturned due to DNA.
It was DNA.
Yeah. Okay.
New DNA evidence eventually proved that the convicted murder was who the convicted murderer actually was.
Got you.
And these men, they both had intellectual disabilities, and they were teenagers when they were convicted of a murder that happened in 1983 of an 11-year-old girl.
So they were railroaded.
Basically.
Okay.
And basically, police couldn't find out who it was, so they picked up these two because, the intellectual disability is easy to kind of
coerce them into even admitting stuff that they didn't do because they don't know no better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
We saw. Well, I believe we saw a case of that happened kind of recently with the jogger in New York City.
Oh yes.
I believe it was the same.
I believe it was the same thing. I do not believe that black boy did that. I thought the father was involved. That was just me. So too. Because he was so adamant about putting this little black guy away, and that jogger, that just didn't sit well for me.
Yeah.
But very, very similar.
Yeah.
Even the Central Park 5, because they was kids, how they, they put that pressure on them, kept them in a room, and you know what I'm saying? And these kids just wanted to go home because of political pressure. And when you take it, now they can't get their life back per se, but the $31 million, I think, is going to help them from this point on live the rest of their life.
Yeah, Henry McCullum and Leon Brown, they're two half brothers, and one of them was actually the youngest one to ever be sentenced to the death penalty, but they actually retried him and gave him life. And he was like one of the youngest people to get life.
Wow.
So this is like happy for them guys, man.
I'm happy, but think about how many people are in jail right now under the same circumstances.
I remember when they see us, the Central Park 5 joint came out, everybody remembered the exact time where they couldn't watch it no more.
Yes.
It was like everybody got hit the same way at it. You know what I mean?
I was screaming at the top of my lungs. This is just, how are they allowed to do this? But the justice system doesn't work for us. Never have, never will. Mm-hmm. But in this day and time, all things will be revealed. I say this every show, and we keep seeing prime examples of it. So that DNA can work for you or against you. If you didn't do nothing, the DNA is going to work in your favor.
Yeah.
If you did something, it's just going to cement what you did, and you got consequences to serve, to answer for your actions. That's rudimentary. So I'm glad that these young men will get an opportunity for the rest of their lives from this point on, to get it back. At least they won't need no money.
Yeah.
Now they're going to have to get acclimated back into society and try to clear their names overall.
Yeah, 31 years, goddamn.
I've seen some of them dudes get out 31 years and they give them $50, $50,000 and go, and be like, my life was worth more than that.
Yeah.
31 years in a prison, bro, you don't know nothing else, man.
Damn.
Yeah, please.
That's nuts.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So the Washington Post, they actually did a story about the United States. They have a surplus of jabs, doses on hand, and they're shocked that people aren't lining up to get it. So mayors and governors have to get creative. And we talked about Mayor de Blasio with that
was embarrassing.
The Shake Shack fries.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
The governor in Ohio with the $1 million lottery.
Yeah.
So
that's really embarrassing.
Yeah.
He giving away $5 million.
Yeah.
$1 million a week.
Yeah.
For you to take a vaccine?
Yeah, I've never.
And y'all don't think. Listen, y'all don't think that's strange?
Yeah.
They ain't never did that for a flu vaccine. Nothing else. This vaccine is so important that you get it for a disease that has a 99.7% recovery rate. And y'all not putting that together and going, this makes no sense. This is what we mean. We got to get back to our critical thinking. That means they have to get that into your body at all costs for what's coming next.
We saw a video of these people walking around the street.
Army fatigue, going into 7-Eleven and
giving
spots
people the
like
Johnson
that,
Johnson.
And giving people the shot.
Yeah.
Hey, did you get the shot? Well, we just here walking by to see who wants to. Dude, this is an onslaught. This is the biggest or one of the biggest crimes committed against humanity. I don't care what nobody say. And when it's all said and done, y'all gonna be saying, well, how did this happen? How did we lose all of our freedoms? You're in the midst of, you're in the eye of the storm. Stop being so gullible. We got to stand together because in strength we have these numbers. If not, it's going to be them against us. And you're going to start feeling very uncomfortable when people be looking at you like you are the one that's out of pocket.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, this is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, guys, get your questions ready because we're going to start answering some questions.
Yeah, that's some Purge shit.
Yeah, it is.
Dal Johnson, some Purge shit.
They're coming out with a new Purge movie, and it's like it's been a bunch, but this one is like the Purge happened, whatever, and usually they go about their lives after it's over. Like, all right, let's get. But this time, the people who was purging, they don't stop.
Oh,
they just keep going.
Ooh,
that looks interesting. I'm actually interested in seeing that.
Okay, all right. They got a new Saw movie out. Somebody said, Dot, your shirt is tough. Thank you. This is by Ken Sky Culture. Sky Culture Muse. Ken Sky Culture Muse. Yes, she gifted me this beautiful T-shirt.
Yeah, shouts out.
And I got some jewels on. I'm doing it up tonight, son. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So, get your questions ready. Oh, so I'm sure you guys have seen the video of Lil Reese got getting shot.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
Yeah, apparently, so I heard two stories. Apparently, he was trying to carjack somebody, and the guy clapped him. He got shot like 9 times, but apparently he's still alive. Remember, he got shot in the neck like 2 years ago.
See, these are the immortal traits. I don't want to spook you out. We have an immortal trait within us. And when white people see this, it scares them.
That scares
because
me.
He's supposed to be dead.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I'm scared.
So when Tupac showed up at the hospital, at the court with bandages on and shot or not, whatever, you know what I mean? And 50 Cent got shot 9 times or not, whatever. But these things are symbolic to an immortal trait that's within us. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that for you to run out there, young gunner, and think, I'm immortal, Black Dot said it, and get your ass clapped. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But we do exhibit these traits from time to time.
Yeah.
Now, he get hit 9 times after getting hit twice in the neck before. If he start walking around and he rapping again, I need to start listening to his music.
Facts.
But then he need to become a gospel rapper at that point.
Yeah, he won't.
I mean, God saved you, nigga. You need to start rapping gospel.
He won't.
You know what I'm saying? He saved me. You need to be on some of that shit.
Oh, what's up with the trolls in here tonight, man?
Yeah, they all over tonight. I'm going to take that as a sign of respect.
Yeah.
That must means we doing something good.
Yeah.
For you guys to spend your time in here trolling us.
True. So this summer, because every year they do the Pride Parade in New York City. This summer, the Pride organizers they banned NYPD participation through 2025.
Okay, so why are they banning the police out there with the gays?
Because they feel like this is a statement. This is the actual statement. NYC Pride seeks to create safer spaces for the LGBTQI. Goddamn, and I don't even know what that said. BIPOC communities.
Damn, they got all those letters.
All
now?
those letters. Yeah,
shit, they got the whole alphabet.
At a time, violence against marginalized groups, specifically BIPOC, they might say people of color, I guess, and trans communities has continued to escalate. They also said that the sense of safety that law enforcement is meant to provide can instead be threatening and at times dangerous to those in our community who are often targeted with excessive force without reason.
So the police are the enemy?
Basically.
Of the gay community?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Hey, can we just block those people? Is there any way to just block them now?
Yeah.
We've been giving them too much, like, just block them all together. Like, they can't come back.
Yeah, so,
did I mention...
What?
That on June 5th, Soul Society NC...
Oh, yes.
are doing and Alkaline Festival.
Dope.
All right, clap that up. You go to alkalinefestival.com, and it's going to be one of these festivals where all the food is raw. Everything is there for you in the mix. And it's going to be in, I always get this, Yadkinville, North Carolina. Starts at high noon, 12 o'clock. Live music, live art, vendors, group meditation, alkaline food, and more. alkalinefestival.com. And then the very next day, Malcolm, because you didn't know this, right? Chicago Bitcoin Bully is going to have an online conference, How to Make Money, New Digital Economy, right? And that's on the 6th of June. It's $150. It's going to be from 3 to 8, and they're going to be going through self-banking, how to profit from NFT marketplace, how the metaverse will replace the internet. I'm curious about that.
Okay.
The metaverse. Web 3.0, how to prepare for the third generational web that is coming, how to find altcoins and all of that. You need to go to digitaleconomy.eventbrite.com. digitaleconomy.eventbrite.com. And you get down for that. So that's going to be a busy weekend.
Okay.
I don't know if we'll make the Alkaline Fest because it's a little traveling involved. But, yeah, it is what it is.
All right. So let's take some questions, guys.
Let's do that.
Let's take some questions. Oh, I saw a post. Somebody sent me a post. Remember we spoke about the Tanzanian president, the one who wasn't giving his people the vaccine, and he said, like, yo, whatever. And then remember he died.
Suspiciously.
Suddenly.
Under suspicious.
Now the new president
is giving a shout out.
Is giving a shout out.
That's the way that works.
Yeah.
They get your man out, get their person in.
Yeah.
It's a woman too, right?
Yes, it is.
And they got a woman president, and she's feeding them the garbage. Somebody said, what do I think about veganism? Vegan food tastes delicious as long as you add a little meat and cheese to it. It's just delicious. Now, eating healthy, you can never go wrong. You know, we joke up here, but how can somebody be against eating healthy? You know what I mean?
It just takes it takes a lot of work.
Well, anything worth anything, Malcolm, is really going to take and a lot of it is just our habits.
Yeah.
I was just thinking recently, I used to eat neck bones and lima beans. I don't even know what the fuck neck bones is.
Yeah.
But I know my mother used to make, well, we have them out, neck bones, lima beans.
Yeah.
So, you know, we eat these things and we have to break these habits in order to be the best that we can be. I'm leery about the whole vegan new food source only because it's lining us up to be in tune with more digital information coming in. We're not eating per se what's real unless you're eating straight fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
And even the fruits and vegetables, everything on this planet is corrupt. I hate this earth.
Yeah.
I hate earth. I just can't say it enough. The water, the food, the music, the movies, the people. But that is also an indicator that we are moving towards something new.
Thank you to Deion Thomas for the cash app.
You know what I mean? So I would say if you're gonna go vegan, take it slow.
Yeah.
And introduce yourself to some things that remind you of the things you used to eat, but don't stay there. That's a segue. So you get your fake and bacon, tofurkey, and all that shit, and let that be something to help you transition, because food is for comfort and you identify more with food than the food you eat adding any nourishment. You know what I mean? When you're a junk food eater, you eating to, you know, because you lonely and shit. All that shit.
I tried to be a vegan, and then
I've been a vegan. I've been a
vegetarian.
vegetarian.
I went like 3 months straight vegan, and then I went like a year as a vegetarian.
And then you turned gay. You was gay that 3 months.
Don't do that. Don't do
you
that.
was gay that 3 months.
Don't do that.
Malcolm, you was gay.
Don't do that.
You was emotional. You was crying.
No, don't do that.
You had on tight pants.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Nah, I'm only kidding. But yeah, I mean, but I felt like when I wasn't eating the meat, I was emotional. I felt like I needed to eat a piece of chicken.
It took a minute, but my energy was good, but it was just a lot of work because, you know.
And when I meet these
cooking.
dudes, now if you've been a vegan your whole life, you've learned to assimilate. But a lot of these dudes, they need some meat in their life, man. You see the pants they wearing. You see the shit they talking about. Just keeping it a bean. You niggas need a hamburger. And it'll balance you out. You know, they said Elijah Muhammad did not let the FOI become vegetarian. They all had to eat fish or something so they can have a little bit of edge to them and shit. You know, you'll be like, hey, don't come in here and mess with the minister.
Don't
You know,
say that.
no, I'm just saying.
Yo,
you
thank
know.
you for the mods, B. They working overtime right now.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Somebody said, Chris Bird said, yo, Malcolm and Dot, y'all too lit if you got these if you got all these bots. Facts, B.
Yeah. We don't usually have nothing like this going on. We just got to usually deal with Reek Judah, and we love Reek Judah. We love Reek Judah because he balances shit out in here. You know what I mean? I don't agree with everything he said, but I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
And Reek Judah got some competition in this motherfucker.
Yo, so on today on the timeline on Twitter, somebody posted up a picture of the New York Knicks, a few of the New York Knicks with their wives, and it was like,
they all had white wives.
Yeah.
God damn it.
It was just like, ooh.
But you know what? What that says to me, Malcolm? Everybody ain't for your cause.
Yeah.
So a lot of times we think by default, no, these is rich dudes who can date who they want. So when you talk, and the fact that they give money to a cause, it's not the same. Money is energy. It's currency. It's a charge to it. So when you give the money to a cause and it's not properly charged, it does nothing but dissipate amongst the thieves who take it and make sure the cause. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be very careful. Because I seen Drew Holiday, another, he got a white wife. He just gave $1 million for some organizations, some black organizations. And on the surface, I'm thankful for that. But he's got a white wife on his arm. And that's his business. But what does that say about us all trying to align and be on the same team? If your pillow talk, how's your pillow talk? You know what I mean? When you like, yo, we need to kill a white man.
That's not the pillow talk, dude.
That's the pillow talk.
That's not their pillow talk.
I know. She's like, wait a minute, let's not take it that far, honey. I mean, no, we need to kill the white man, right? So how does that work? All these young players got all these white wives, and I told you, these white women, it's a society, a secret society of them. I'm making this up, but stay along with me.
Okay,
It's you know me. It's a secret society of them who flood the NBA arenas. They flood, all of these places where frequently high-profile black athletes are.
Yeah.
And they sold them up. And a lot of them sold them up early. You see the draft rooms. They sold them up early because the only chance for these white girls to get out of the trailer parks, because rich white girls are not dating these dudes. They're not bringing them home. Now, there is a case or two where real love comes into the picture. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about most of these white girls, they working out, getting their ass right, and going and catching these guys on these college campuses early. It's a secret society of them. Just like it's a secret society of white women who go to Jamaica and places like that to get pounded out by brothers. Now, that's a fact. That's a fact. Right? So it's a secret society. Help me spread the rumor of white women who just, they go trailer park or nigga with money. Trailer park or nigga with money. That's a very, and these goofy niggas, these niggas not even diet woke.
Yeah.
Right? These niggas is woke zero.
Yeah.
And they get caught into that shit, and the white woman becomes, it's the Boule starter pack. It's the house nigga starter kit. I got millions of dollars with a white woman on my side. And where's Umar when you need him? Goddamn it, where's Tariq Nasheed?
Man, you gotta warn me when you put that up there. Like, sheesh.
Oh yeah, whoa.
You gotta warn me. Take up the whole screen.
Free World Boss, we thank you.
Free World Boss, thank you, man. We appreciate
your support always.
Yes.
And now I'm not gonna sit here and say there's no true love between a backyard nigga and a trailer park trash white girl who find love with each other. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about these are high profile, or at least financially high profile individuals who celebrate their success with white women. Derrick Rose had a white woman.
Oh yeah, that threw me. That threw me. Julius Randle having an amazing season.
Amazing season. A beautiful son who I could tell is mixed, and he's got a white woman.
Yeah.
A bunch of them players just like, whew. And I remember the Kansas City Chiefs football team.
Yeah.
It was a photo.
Oh, yeah.
And there was 9 of them lined up. And only one dude had a black woman with him. And I know they felt a little awkward there.
Yeah, I remember
All
that.
these big-ass black men with these white women. You cannot tell me, go see the movie Get Out. It's a secret society.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Somebody said, question, Malcolm, the band or football and why? What do you mean the band?
Like, do you want him to play in the band?
Oh, whatever he wants to do.
Whatever he wants to do, we're going to support him.
Yeah, whatever he wants to
and
do.
we're going to prepare him for that.
Yeah, I'm actually very curious as to what piques his interest.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And whatever piques his interest is what we run with.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You want to get into this, except, any of that crazy shit. But anything constructive and productive, all I ever wanted to do.
Constructive and productive.
Yeah, all I ever want to do for my children is open up the path. Odyssey wanted to dance. So we made sure we started to put mirrors all around our home so that wherever she's dancing, she could, whatever you want to do. Eli wanted to do a podcast or show his, so we went all out and he has a podcast.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So we do these things. You're just trying to put some air under the wings of your children and let them, and then if he wake up tomorrow and go, nah, I'm good, then he's good.
Yeah,
it's not my life. It's not my life. It's his.
What you think about the thoughts? Your thoughts on New Jack passing? Oh, that was sad, man. But New Jack was a wild one.
Is that the wrestler?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was a wild one.
And what did he pass of?
I'm not even sure. But
Probably steroids.
Or heart attack.
Yeah, heart attack. Because all them steroids. Them
Yeah,
guys be on
he
all
had
that
brain
shit.
damage. Like, got brain damage. He was a wild one. He was trying to kill people. Like, literally kill people.
Got you. Are they trying to rebrand Bill Gates as a regular guy with this divorce? Possible. Just a year ago, he was devil to most of us. Now we're joking about him again. Very possible. Remember, he owns his own media.
Yeah.
Weak Judah says we can't be biased if we talk about an average Joe dating white people, then we should have the same judgment towards the ones that are well known. Okay, Weak Judah. Respect there.
What do you think of Kevin Samuels? I don't really watch it. I watched a few like clips, so I don't really have an opinion. But I will say is, what he's doing is literally social media 101, and people just keep falling for it. Like, the more you hate somebody, the more power it gives their channel
because it's giving them energy.
That's it.
And I think people just want to be on TV or on social media. So a lot of them women call up and can answer their own questions.
That too.
And they still want to get beat up and berated by this dude, and under his brand of being totally honest.
Yeah.
Honesty is subjective in that sense of how you look. So if I say to you, I don't have my glasses, I'm not gonna go through my whole spiel. What are you? And you believe yourself to be an 8. Who the fuck am I to tell you you're a 3? Right? And for you to take that and get your feelings hurt because one individual didn't see the shining light that you are, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And then more people line up to call and what do you think I am? It's low vibrational energy. So that's not a knock on Kevin Samuels because I don't want to knock somebody's hustle. I'm talking about the overall process of you having to call in and then not be a deep dive. Forget the fuck how you look. What the hell that got to do with relationship? That's got to do with immediate visuals. But with the deep dive, if you're looking for a relationship, all of that's going to be, you know what I mean?
And what I would say too, because of his fan base, there's a lot of guys who actually hate women.
Yes.
Like, they really hate women. Not saying they're gay either. I'm not saying they're gay, but I'm saying they really just don't like women. So when he gets at them, it's like they kind of getting off on, you know what I'm saying?
They living vicariously through him because they had a series of bad experiences. It's like when people say, all niggas ain't shit. No, the niggas you fuck with wasn't shit.
Exactly.
Let's pipe it down.
Yeah.
So him and Envy went at it recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard Envy was going in on him and calling him this and that. So I'm not going to take it that far.
Oh.
If you like it, I love it. I can't tell you how to spend your energy and your time. Somebody asked me, did academics destroy the Joe Budden podcast?
So.
Malcolm, that's a question for you.
Yeah, I think so. I think Academics, his talk about Joe being the boss and things like that, I think it actually got to Joe. Like I think he started believing his own hype. And anytime you start believing your own hype, it's never really that good. And
Never.
Him going at his co-host and Joe not saying anything, that'll cause dissension with your team. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because I remember him going at Rory, and I remember watching that episode. And you can tell that they all know what's happening, but nobody's trying to ignore it. And I think that has something to do with it.
Unless that's their policy. Because that's my policy here. My policy here is because we make fun of a lot of people, they have a free reign to make fun of us, and I'm not going to get into any back and forth. Now, if you want to get personal or something like that, you know what I mean? There's exceptions to every rule. I'm not going to sit here and let you just go off on Malcolm, and I know he's not going to sit and let you go off on his dad for no apparent reason. But if it's funny and I warrant it, it is what it is.
But Joe, they've let Joe go on rants.
Yes.
Rants. And they've stuck with him. He went at Eminem. He went at rants. And you can't have my back here. Even if it's just behind the scenes. Like, yo, bro, just tell him to chill.
True.
But, you know.
This is a great question.
And my glasses, they're coming. I'll have them this week.
Black Dot,
for the Thursday show.
Your spouse, significant other got the jab. You no longer feel comfortable being intimate. What do? That's a tough question.
Ooh.
That's a real tough question because we're talking about the exchange of energy.
Yeah.
And if you guys are not using any protection, then you could find yourself susceptible. And it speaks to an even deeper cause because everyone has their own right in their own mind. And if you love somebody, you have to let them walk their walk. See, this is what love is, not are you a 10 and all that old shit. That's superficial shit. Love is, I'm in the trenches with you. And I may not agree with every decision you make. Even though I talked to you and told you, boy, I don't think you should do that.
Yeah.
Here's my reasoning why. If your spirit is telling you that you should go get the jab, now we have to make adjustments. And if you feel uncomfortable, I would probably wear rubber from this point on. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you and how to at least insulate yourself from what, and monitor.
Yeah.
Joe explained why he didn't say anything, especially after found out that Rory lied. Okay, I don't want to get into that.
Yeah. I don't.
Shout out to the Godfather on YouTube, Kevin Samuels. Shout out. It's all good. That who you got, Knicks or Gay Lanta? Ooh, come on now. I'm going to take the Knicks. New York is popping right now. New York is in.
Yeah.
Brooklyn is in.
Yeah.
We popping right now. So, I'm going to take the Knicks. I think they're playing hard. I still think they're one player away from really making noise. But what Thibodeau has done with what he has, they got $53 million to spend in the off season.
Oh, yeah.
So if they get one or two more pieces, they'll be able to hang with Brooklyn. Dot, did you see the UFOs?
Yeah. So remember, I think that deadline is in June where they have to
we're coming up on it.
Expose everything. So they just kind of just talking about they're having specials. Like I think it was on CNN. They had a Navy pilot talking about what they're seeing.
Yeah,
and they
said every day they see this one UFO go in and out of the water every day at the same time.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Because one of them said it could be Russian or Chinese. Listen, if the Russians and the Chinese got technology where it can fly against 100-mile-an-hour wind like that, we got more problems.
Son, it's out there.
Yeah.
Too many folks seeking validation without looking in the mirror first. Absolutely, Mike Hughes. I'm a real big proponent. I believe in self first.
Yeah.
Solve my own problems. Yeah. Look in the mirror. I tell Odyssey, she be mad at me sometime, but I be like, what can you do?
Yeah.
What can you do to change? If you don't like the way you look, the way you feel, change it. You know what I mean? So I'm real big on that. And I'm not going to get on no show and ask some woman, what does she think of me? You know what I mean? Nah, I'm not going to do it.
Facts. Somebody said something good. Somebody asked something good.
I attract non-black women most of my life. I'm scared of rejection. I don't approach women. All right.
Kyrie's comments on Israel. Palestine.
I'm watching Kyrie closely. He's going through a transformation in his life. He's found Islam, and I think it's about to come out officially that he's Muslim.
I thought he did that. No?
He was saging at one point.
Yeah.
And then I saw him on his knees praying. But the NBA has kind of tucked it away. They haven't made it a huge issue. But I think with what's going on, because he's saying basketball is not important, as what's going on in the world.
Well,
and we understand that.
Yeah.
But nigga, shut up and dribble.
No. So I think that was just a real clever way of diverting all media questions, because they're not going to touch that.
Okay.
Especially sports media.
Maybe that was it. There comes a time you need to shut up and dribble, nigga. It's the playoffs.
Yeah.
I want to see you dribble, nigga, and pass and dribble and shake between your legs.
Yeah.
Forget all of this. He has Becky girlfriends. Yeah, he had a white girlfriend too. He had a whole slew of them.
Baby mother is one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did you know the first winner of the Kentucky Derby was a black named Oliver Lewis? I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
Thank you for that.
If
that's basically what Stephen A. Smith told him to do. Shut up and dribble. Yeah. And I know it's a harsh statement, but dude, it's the playoffs now. And his mental state will determine how far Brooklyn goes. If he decides in the middle of the playoffs he needs some time off to clear his mind, it could be a wrap.
Yeah, that only gets you so far if your team is winning. You know what I mean? Like, if KD and them are losing and bro, wait, what?
If the Lakers win, where does that put LeBron? He's the greatest. All of this shit is staged. So whatever they want LeBron to do, because remember, this is a business as well. The NBA is thriving.
Yeah.
Luka, James Harden, Westbrook, Kevin Durant. The NBA is a lot of new players coming in. They know LeBron is about to pass the baton.
Yeah.
So how do they want to send LeBron off for his contributions? And don't tell me referees can't fix games.
Yeah.
They can call 3 quick fouls on anybody,
Yeah.
and that game is over.
Yeah.
I've seen them do it in the playoff in the 90s. Y'all don't think the NBA helped Michael Jordan win NBA titles?
Ooh.
What are you, smoking? Ooh. I've seen it happen in real time because it's the business aspect of it. Mike had to carry that for quite a long time. I've seen him call 3 quick fouls on whoever's defending Mike. Now that person got to sit down until late into the second quarter.
Yeah.
And once you get your 4th foul, dude,
Yeah.
the referees control more of the game than you possibly think they do. And that's not to say the talent isn't there, but the referees play a major role. So we'll see where they want to go with it.
Somebody asked if Kyrie stopped wearing his Nikes. That's a good point. Listen, when we start talking about world issues and humanity and human issues, and then I could start like just pointing at your phone. I could start just pointing at your shoes.
So don't be hypocritical.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, shout out to Chris Charles Smith for missing all them goddamn putbacks in the 90s. Should have damn dunked the ball.
What did you watch the Hall of Fame speeches?
No, I didn't. I just tuned in on some of the sound bites.
Yeah.
Some really weird ritual stuff went on. Somebody hit me with on this Kobe situation.
Really?
Oh man, it was. First of all, I forgot his very last game. They checked him out of the game with 4.1 seconds left on the game. So that's 41.
Oh.
Right? He died at what? 41.
Yeah.
It's a whole bunch of numerology that came with it. Even on the day of the Hall of Fame speech, LeBron scored 24 points and had 8 rebounds. Those are the 2 Kobe numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of the synchronicity. Remember, the night Kobe passed, LeBron passed him. So it was, and when I tell you it was a slew of numbers that lined up that make it hard for you not to see that something really weird is going on. I'm not too sure about Chris Webber making the next year's. I don't think no disrespect.
Nah, so I don't know, man. The Basketball Hall of Fame is kind of easy.
Yeah, the elite is the football.
Yeah,
you can have 100 tackles and sacks, and they be like, I don't know.
Yeah,
but basketball, like, come on in.
Yeah, everybody gets. No, the baseball is the one.
Oh, baseball, they don't fuck around.
They don't let nobody.
They be like, this year no one was nominated. God damn, nobody, no one.
Literally.
Yeah, baseball don't play that shit. What are your thoughts on Colonial Pipeline?
They paid off the ransom in Bitcoin? I didn't know that. I know they paid off the ransom.
Oh, that's probably a code.
Yeah, I
paid them in Bitcoin because they don't want the money traced.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have your daughter hostage. Well, what do you want? Bitcoin. Ah, shit.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spoke about the Colonial Pipeline last week. Yeah.
Yep.
What else we got, guys? Yeah, this is trash without my glasses. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is whack. What else?
You getting headaches and shit?
No. I'm not getting headaches. Nothing like that.
When are your glasses coming?
Wednesday.
I'm gonna smash them shit.
Wednesday.
Smash your glasses.
Yeah.
Okay, so Wednesday, Malcolm. So Thursday, you gonna come in here.
I have my
flexing with your glasses on. All right. We probably got the same prescription, though.
Nah.
No? All right.
I wasn't breastfed. I was, but not enough. Yeah.
Gotcha. No, you were breastfed.
Not enough. It's supposed to help your eyes.
Oh, dude, nigga, that was 28 years ago. You know you can fuck your eyes up.
Nah, I've always needed glasses, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I function without them.
Like, I'm
traumatized by the welfare lenses.
Yeah.
I can afford lenses now and won't get them.
Yeah, I have not seen Wag the Dog yet, man. I will see it. They've been asking me for weeks.
How you gonna jump Wag the Dog with Ready Player? Because
it was
homework.
Yeah, it was,
and that was homework.
And it was right on HBO Max. Like, it was there.
Will LeBron have to take the vaccine before the playoffs? If not,
that's a good question.
That's a very good question, Jason. We will see. Now, again, is he going to take it privately?
Oh, Wag the Dog is on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or is he going to take it?
I'll watch it
publicly. That's all this is about. Privately or publicly. If you do it privately, now you're responsible for a whole bunch of people of a lower vibration who look at you as somebody who they look up to, and you have to be responsible for what happens to them. And that's not a responsibility I want. If you do it privately, it's your own goddamn business.
Beanie versus Styles. Who you got?
In their primes, I think I'm going to take Beanie in their prime, but Styles is nasty. Check this out. Styles and Beanie are the only two rappers I believe what the fuck they talking about.
Yeah.
If he say, I got the joint,
yeah,
I'm in the movie theater ready to let, them are the only two dudes, I go, yeah, they did that shit.
Yeah.
They did that shit.
Yeah, I might go Beans too.
Thought you ready for the new stimmy? Nah, you got to get a shot for the fourth stimmy that I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And guys, with that being said,
I heard Kobe has a leaked album out. I heard.
Oh yeah, and there was a bunch of people on there.
Yo, he sound pretty good.
Yeah, it was a bunch of like.
Is there anything Kobe couldn't do, bro?
Yeah, it's kind of.
He don't play himself. He don't look bad doing nothing. I sat and just closed my eyes and said he could have been an MC.
Yeah.
He could have been an MC. Yes.
So, guys, with that being said, we appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe before you get up out of here. Don't forget to.
Did we get 1,000? Nah. We at 975. Come on now, guys.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Get us up. I'm not
leaving.
leaving.
To visit urbanx.nyc.
I ain't leaving.
For some merch. We have some Father's Day shirts coming.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, for Father's Day. We missed Mother's Day. But this is a father and son podcast. I'm a father now, too.
We got 1,000. Yes. I don't mean to cut you off. Just saying.
Yes. Don't forget to join our membership, UrbanX Exclusives. $5 a month or $50 for the year.
Yes.
And with that being said, peace.